So it looks like a lot has been going on amongst the cast of The Real Housewives of Atlanta as they've already started filming. And there appears to be some drama about Martell Holt being a part and being in Sheree's life. Apparently, Kandi and Kenya don't necessarily like him. And Kenya's saying that Sheree's not the best picker when it comes to relationships. Go figure. Let's talk about that and more. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So you may have seen the photos of Martel and Sheree at the first group event that happened for the newest season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and it was for Sanya Richards Ross's husband, Ross. It was his birthday party. So now, during BravoCon weekend, of course, all the housewives, including Atlanta, were here and they were being interviewed. And thank goodness Us Weekly asked the questions that matter. What does the group think about Martell Holt and this new relationship with Sheree? So we'll first start off with this. I won't start in the same exact order that you see in this video. However, apparently, there is already connections with Martell. Of course, Martell has been trying to get on Real Housewives of Atlanta or more clout or TV time than he's getting on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So apparently, Drew, who I did meet at BravoCon, she was lovely. She really was lovely. And she knew who I was, and she still was lovely. She was still lovely. Thank you, Drew. But apparently, Drew is good friends or friendly with Melody Holt. So for those of you that don't watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, and there are plenty of you, I'm sorry, Carlos, but there are people that don't watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Martell was married to Melody Holt on Love and Marriage Huntsville. He cheated on his wife, Melody, and had a baby on her. And now they're divorced. And now all of their co-parenting and messy situation is playing out. Chronic cheater is Martell. All right? So that's why a lot of people were concerned that Sheree was dating him after going from Prison Bae to this. Okay. So Drew says there is an actual connection between her and Melody, but also Ralph has been in communication with Martell even before this show and this relationship.
Sheree's new man. Oh, I have not met him. So we'll see. I mean, I know of him. I'm actually friends with his ex-wife. So I don't know what that's going to be like, you know. Ralph and Martell actually talk. They were friends before. So this is going to be a lot of connections. It's going to be a lot, I feel like, this season.
Sanya Richards Ross says that she's gone out with Sheree and Martell together. And she actually likes it. She says she feels like it's real because, you know, we've been calling them out. Like, this doesn't feel real to us. I don't believe this relationship. Okay. And then, of course, oh, I just realized they didn't ask Marlo. Well, anyways, unimportant. Sorry, Marlo. Sheree speaks up after hearing that Kandi and Kenya didn't have the nicest things to say. Well, they didn't reveal much. Kenya basically had a interesting reaction to Martell, and she says that.
What do you think about Sheree's new boyfriend?
You know what? That's the first time I've been asked that question. I want Sheree to be happy. Yeah, I want her to pick better. I think she's a good pick, but I don't think she's a good picker.
Let's just say that Sheree is not the best picker in men. She's a great catch. However, she's not the best picker. According to Sheree, though, she's saying that she finds it interesting where they're at right now. Not sure what went down. You know, if I find out, I'll let you know. But apparently, she says that Kenya was asking a lot about Martell in the beginning.
I spoke to Kandi and Kenya. I hate to cause some drama, but it doesn't seem like they're big fans of the new man.
Which is so funny because they don't know him. But, but no one was a big fan of Todd either when he first came on, was he?
But you're happy. You're in a good place.
I am. I'm in a good place. And it's so funny that you say Kenya because every time she would text me or I would talk to her, she's asking about him. So then to get, where she is now and, some things that happen is kind of crazy to me. But hopefully everything can be worked out.
So where there are now, she finds very interesting. Kandi says that it's been an explosive beginning to this new season. And I didn't think she was referring to the battle that she had at the party. It also has to do with Martell. And it might be because you may recall Kandi on social media had mentioned that she had heard through her cousin that Martell was trying to have a photo op situation, trying to clout chase. There we go. And we all were like, not surprised. So it seems as if Sheree has found her storyline and it won't be eating Lay's potato chips. Did Sheree do anything at the Lay's potato chips area at BravoCon? Because that would have been perfect to see Sheree sitting there. Oh my goodness. I'm a little concerned, producers, Truly Original. I met a couple of the executive producers from Truly Original at BravoCon. I'm a little concerned because I know they watch, because they told me they do. I'm a little concerned here because based off of the panel, look, our trusty Kenya will always bring it. When it comes to fun shade, getting the ladies working, great. I'm still a little concerned. And look, even Kandi, when activated, will do what she needs to do. But I'm still a little concerned with this cast because, like I've said before, what we got from RHOP versus RHOA, and I know people hate the comparisons, but I'm going to compare them, okay? Get over it. Based off the panels, what I loved about RHOP is their natural, fun shade, able to move forward, but also natural funny. Quite a few of them are naturally funny and entertaining to watch. The RHOA cast, watching their panel, Sheree was just sort of sitting there most of the time, not really saying anything. And I was like, okay, moderator, you might want to ask Sheree a question because I feel like we're focused too many on other people. I know there's still going to be another battle between Drew and Sonia because that happened during the panel as well. But there is something missing. And I don't know if it's Janelle Stevens who will add something more to this. Sidebar. They had Janelle Stevens products at on Married to Medicine a couple of seasons ago. I was like, oh, look, she's been around. I just didn't know. So I don't know if she is what's needed. I don't know if we need to bring in some OGs, bring in some other blood. I hear Monieta's going to be again filming. She has been filming. Monieta didn't bring a lot before, so I'm still concerned. I'm concerned. I know we got the numbers, but here's the thing. You can get numbers because people are still going to watch, but that doesn't mean that some people are going to start to check out. And Atlanta, like I said, the panel, I was just like, oh, this is kind of boring. Until the fun audience questions started livening up this group. So we got to do something here. And I don't think it's keeping the same exact... Look, they're already filming. So it's going to be the same cast. But let's bring in some activators. So this Martell and Sheree storyline will be playing out for this new season. And honestly, I'm not looking forward to it. Because we know the reality of Martell's situation. Still, his mistress and baby mama recently was calling him out on social media. I don't like it. I don't like it, but here, I want to hear what you guys think. What do you think of what the ladies had to say in regards to Martell this season? Are you looking forward to this crossover event? Let's have that conversation below. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.